I'm going to put this video on my YouTube channel, which I've stopped doing. I just couldn't be bothered. So we're going to start, whatever. So this engine here, that Geo Metro engine that you see right there, has 375,000 kilometers on it. So what I did was, I took the oil pan off of that engine. I have to get this right because I don't want to do this again. It's a pain in the ass. I took the oil pan off. I pushed out the pistons. I put new pistons, and I put new pistons, new rings, new big end bearings, and checked all the seals, put it back together. And then I took this cylinder head here, this one here. I took that one to the machine shop. Look how shiny new. It's all exciting. I took this one here to the machine shop and said, what do you want to do with it? I said, do everything you can and make it like new. So I put this on, and we got 3 cylinders, 70 p. We drove it for a year. I didn't even bother checking it, and it wasn't right, but I just carried on driving. I needed a car. So when I did a compression test on this engine, it was like 70, 110, I think 90. What the fuck? Excuse me. Oh, what the hell? Excuse me. Family-friendly video. So anyway, I went, what the hell? So I'm like, okay, this has been to the machine shop. It can't be this one here. So then I had the opportunity to buy this white car that you see here. And I don't know whether you can see, but it is so rusty. If you can see that you can see through the driver's floor. I got to show you. So look, let's go. Let's do this. So there's the driver's floor right there. So I bought this car for $100, but this one only has 120,000 kilometers. So I'm like, okay, I bought that car then. It sat there for a year, and I carried on driving this one right here. Blah, 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 blah. Drove this car right here. And finally, I'm like, okay, there must be something wrong with the engine in this blue car, because the cylinder head came from a machine shop, and they know what they're doing. There's the cylinder head right there. So I'm like, I know the engine's fucked, because it can't be the cylinder head. So I took the engine out of this white car, put it in here, and then I put the machine shop head on top of the engine. I put the machine shop end of the white car, and 70, 110, 90. I'm like, that can't be right. There must be something wrong. So then I took the old cylinder head that was on the white car, which was a piece of crap, and had a broken exhaust valve, which we will show you Exhibit A right here, because the guy drove it. It was automatic, and he drove it in second gear, and it was running at like 9 grand until it couldn't take any more. So then I bought some new valves, and I fixed the cylinder head on the white car, and I put that cylinder head on there, and now I literally converted that from automatic, and that was automatic. I converted that car from automatic, which you see there, to manual, put a new clutch in it. So this cylinder head and this engine are out of that car there with the fixed valve, and that is the transmission that was originally in this car, and now it has 170, 180 PSI on all of the holes, which means that there never was anything wrong with that engine there. There never was anything wrong with it, because that engine only has $20,000 on the big ends, 20,000 kilometers on the big ends, 20,000 kilometers on the pistons and everything. That engine's actually better than the white one. The problem was this cylinder head, which I actually couldn't believe because it's brand new from the machine shop. So I don't know what the problem is yet, but we will be having some words with those guys. So then finally, this little blue car that you see right here has 180 PSI, and this has been a huge pain in the ass. So right now, when I put that new cylinder head on this engine, I ruined a head gasket, which was I tried a compression test. I ruined the head gasket, and I ruined the bolts because the bolts is torque to yield. So when you put the head bolts on, you put these bolts in right here, and once you put them in, they stretch, and they're only a one-time use. So when I put this cylinder head on that engine in the white car, it'd only been on for a week. I did a compression test. I'm like, what the hell's the problem with this? So I ruined a head gasket. It's only a week old. Here it is right here. This is only a week old. And I ruined those head bolts. They're only a week old. So now I have new head bolts, which are somewhere around here. I have new head bolts. Here we are. I have new head bolts in here. There they are, right there. You can see them. There's new head bolts, and we have a new gasket right here that you can see is put out of the way because I don't want to throw it right there. So this one here has 180 psi on a second-hand head gasket covered in ultra blue to make it work, and it also has the used head bolts that are only on there for weeks. I'm now going to put new head bolts, new head gasket on, put this on there, 180 psi. So that means this little blue car now has a good engine. All we need to hope like hell is that the big ends on this white car are not dead, because I never heard it running. As long as the big ends are not done, then this engine has good compression and should go properly again. Damn, pain in the ass.